Hey everybody, I'm John and welcome to Gen Z Democracy. So as you know, our felon-in-chief, Donald J. Trump, has been elected to the highest office in the world, essentially the most powerful man on earth. The same guy who last term asked if he could nuke a hurricane. It's going to be a long 4 years, guys. Buckle up. So let's take a look at what he first plans to do in office. First, he wants to get rid of every single one of Biden's executive orders. Let's take a look at what those executive orders include. First, Executive Order 13,988, preventing and combating discrimination on the basis of gender identity or sexual orientation. Basically, this stops businesses from firing you just because of your gender or sexual orientation, and it stops businesses from then discriminating against you in similar ways. Let's take a look at Order 14,091. Further advancing racial equality and support for underserved communities throughout the federal government. It really explains it there. It's basically just helping all underserved communities and giving support to diverse racial groups in the government. So let's take a look at the next one, 14,069. Advancing economy, efficiency, and effectiveness in federal contracting by promoting pay equality and transparency. So basically, like it said, it's just promoting pay equality between all people and transparency within the government. So let's take another look at 14,020. This is the most important one. The establishment of the White House Gender Policy Council. This is the council that was going to enforce all of the policy or all of the gender policy things that I've listed before in his executive orders. All right, so now that we've taken a look at all of the executive orders that Trump's going to get rid of, let's start taking a look at the new executive orders he's going to be putting in place. First, he's going to boost coal and oil production. Now, this makes no sense because right now we're already drilling more oil than we've ever drilled in history. If anything, we need to broaden our energy sources and start investing in solar power and wind power. Elon Musk will also be appointed to the new government department of DOGE. This basically oversees all government departments and will cut regulations and funding for tons of different things. This is not good. When I say cut funding, he's cutting funding out of all kinds of things in our government that people like you and me use. There's even been reported, like a guy, I remember hearing a guy on Fox News that he's a part of the Donald Trump cabinet. He said that there's all kinds of misused funds in our government, and he started listing healthcare, Social Security, whoa. That's stuff that we need. That shows that what they're not working for us. They're just cutting all these regulations, and they're going to cut tons of funding just to get more money in their pockets. All right, let's take a look at the next one. He's also going to take us out of the World Health Organization. This is horrible for just regular people like you and me. This is going to deregulate tons of corporations and put millions of Americans' health at risk. If you go to the grocery store, now it's going to be more likely that any product that you buy is going to be contaminated and have a callback. And you possibly are at risk, your health. Let's take a look at the next one. He also took down the Constitution from all government websites. This is concerning. I believe he did this because he doesn't intend to follow the Constitution. Now, my next one I'm going to be talking about is the mass deportations. He wants to end birthright citizenship, which is directly against the Constitution. That's most likely why. He's not going to be following the Constitution during this presidency. That's why he probably took it down off all government websites. And then he took down the Spanish dub of the WhiteHouse.com. So if you're just a native Spanish speaker and you need information on that website, well, too bad. It's horrible. And that's something that we need to fight against. So, my last one, I saved the worst for last. He's going to declare a national emergency at the border, sending our military down there. This means that millions and millions, well, not millions, but actually a million, couple million of immigrants coming here from all kinds of places, making this long trek, this dangerous journey, just to get shot when they get to their destination and search for a better life. Maybe even running from political violence. That's the whole idea of America, is being able to come here and in search for a better life and establish yourself here. Then he's going to start with his mass deportations. Actually, matter of fact, he said the first place it's going to start is Chicago. Millions of people are going to be stripped away from their belongings, sent to a country that most of the time they've never even been to. He plans to strip millions of American citizenship away by ending birthright citizenship. So in other words, you have to be born by someone who is already born here. That's not American. The whole idea, like I said earlier, of America is being able to come here and seek a better life for yourself. That's the American dream. And that's exactly what he's trying to get rid of. This is going to cost us, and not even looking at a moral perspective, like let's put that aside. Even no matter how strong that case can be, just morally, it's also going to cost us $5.4 trillion. It's going to explode our deficit that everyone's worried about. This is going to hurt our economy really bad. And I honestly didn't mean to save this one for last, but you know what? Might as well throw it in there. He's also going to pardon all of the January 6th rioters, which actually he's already done. And one of the January 6th rioters, the shaman of the shaman guy who was wearing the horns, the face of January 6th. He said, I forget what he actually said, but I just remember him saying something along the lines of like, "Thanks so much for giving me that pardon. Now it's time to go buy some more effing guns." That's the attitude these January 6th rioters are coming out of prison with. The attitude ready for more violence. Okay, so let's look at some more recent news. Elon threw up a Nazi salute at in a public setting twice. Now, I don't believe this is an accident. He also has ties to the AFD in South Africa and Germany that I know of. He probably has ties in a lot of other places too. So the AFD is basically just modern day Nazis, kind of similar to what the KKK is here. And Elon Musk has reportedly been donating to the AFD. That's just definite evidence that he is a Nazi. So that's already off the table. Elon Musk is a Nazi. And we can argue that all day. All right. So my next point is Trump also has been known to like Hitler. One of his former wives reported that Trump used to have Mein Kampf on his bedside and would read it every day. Now that just shows that you're a Hitler supporter, if anything. You're either a very dedicated historian, which I respect historians. Matter of fact, I love history. Or you're a Hitler supporter, because it outlines all of Hitler's beliefs. It outlines what he thinks, like his beliefs on the Aryan race, how he thinks we should run a country, just all of it. There's no reason to read that, other than you must like him. Trump has also been heard quoting Hitler in one of his rallies a while back. He said that immigrants are poisoning the blood of this nation. That's a direct quote from Hitler himself when Hitler said that Jews are poisoning the blood of this nation. This is an exact quote from Hitler. right there that he said. Now let's put two and two together. He quotes Hitler, he reads his book, and he's hanged out with multiple Nazi supporters, including Elon Musk and Kanye West, and probably more that we just don't know of. For me, that's definite. That's almost not definite, but almost definite evidence that he's most likely a big Nazi fan. This all goes to show that the fascist Republican Party is doing nothing but tearing this country apart and taking away money from ordinary Americans like you and me. So, like our grandparents did, we must stand up and fight against fascism. Not with violence, though. Not with violence by any means. I did not say get violent. No. We need to fight them with our vote. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. It really helps push me out in the algorithm. Please subscribe if you want to help me on my journey to 100 subscribers. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next episode.